Good afternoon and welcome back. Here we have this winter weather that now continues to pick up as we go into this afternoon. What we're looking at, and tonight too, by the way, we're also looking right here as we get into it. This is a winter weather advisory. You can see it for snow, gusty winds, 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible coming out of Iowa as well as Minnesota. And as that happens, we could also see the possibility of some special weather that they're having. Hazardous weather, all you can see all the way down from areas by Black River Falls right through La Crosse. It's not showing it because it's one of the weaker versions of alerts that go all the way out to Madison. This could be possibly, we have a low risk for any type of flash freezing, getting into the possibility of squalls coming out of Iowa as well as Minnesota. But right now, that's about a 30 to 50% chance, unlike areas for like Iowa where it's going to be happening as well as portions of Minnesota. So that's why we don't have an alert day right now. I just want to let you know that. We'll get into how this all looks. Look at that. That does look kind of ominous, right? That's headed our way. There's a couple of low pressure systems. That's one right there. And there's another one right off to the areas right by the Twin Cities and, of course, going towards portions of the northern tier of our state. This is going to continue to drive in more of that colder air coming in from Canada, and that's going to be an Arctic frontal boundary. That's going to slide right in. You see all the blue. That's the snow coming out of Canada, getting pulled in right into toward the Twin Cities. As that happens, we're going to be seeing our temperatures between 2 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock drop from 33 degrees down to the teens. And that's going to be very cold. We're also going to be seeing snow associated with that, and an Arctic blast coming in the forecast, where you can see most locations are holding on to at least mostly cloudy skies to some cloudier skies, possibly having Arctic mix, getting into the possibility of, again, a mix of rain and snow, also holding on to the possibility of some light rainfall getting in the forecast. Now you can see as we continue on, temperatures are going to be around 40 degrees today, so that warmer temperature is going to start to melt some snow on the ground as well, more wet on the ground for you as you're going home for the evening commute. You're also going to see by Chippewa Falls, getting into Eau Claire, you've got a mix of rain and snow that continues on up all the way up to portions of Ladysmith, where they'll have a little bit of snow in the forecast. This is what I want to show you. This is what's going to happen by the 2 o'clock hour, 33 degrees. By the 6 o'clock hour, 18 degrees. 8 to 15 degrees once you get in the 8 o'clock hour, and those temperatures will continue to fall. We'll go right back into Eau Claire, where you're seeing that mix of rain and snow kicking in for portions of 4 o'clock all the way into 6 o'clock. And of course, you see the temperatures plummet from 33 down to 19 to 16 degrees. This comes in the forecast here as you see by 2 o'clock. All that comes in with west-northwest winds. As that happens, you're going to be seeing areas by Winona all the way to La Crosse still in that snow, and it continues to coalesce as you get into the deeper portions of the 6 o'clock hour, and that's when we get into the evening commute. We're seeing widespread snowfall. All that's coming in with breezy and gusty winds, 45, 55 miles per hour continuing on. That's when our temperatures continue to plummet. And as that happens, the possibility of wet roadways and, of course, the Arctic mix turning into snowfall could possibly be, and, of course, the temperatures that are still holding on to at least the teens to 20s, possibly getting into melting snow. That will continue on as that happens with highs for Friday, looking at least 12 to about, say, 25 degrees. Man, temperatures are all over the place. Saturday's lows, where you see colder conditions to at least cooler conditions to above seasonal averages in some cases. As you get into the afternoon, you'll see temperatures in the 20s and the 30s. And we finish out as we go into Sunday's lows, much colder. And we'll take it right back into how this all shapes up for the highs for Sunday, where you're looking at temperatures from 12 all the way to at least 25 degrees. Then we take it right back into how this all plays out over the next few days. We have, again, going into the weekend, colder conditions in the forecast. By the time we get into next week, we're going to bump it up. In fact, we have Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve. And of course, Thursday, you're looking at Christmas. Temperatures are in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees.
All right, a little bit of a mild Christmas.
That's right.
Instead of a white Christmas. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you, Art.